Hello and welcome to Toucan Tarot. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we've got a super giveaway, which I'll mention in a moment, but we're also doing Pick a Crystal, what they want you to know. So what your person wants you to know. This is a love reading, so think romantic. Who is it you're thinking about, and wondering what they want you to know. So we'll move on to that in just a second and start that. But before doing so, firstly, thank you to all my new subscribers. I love being on YouTube. It's been really great and funny. I say funny because and I know I'm like I'm not anywhere yet, but I didn't even expect to have any views or any subscribers, so thank you so much for showing the love. In order to give back, I am offering two, not one but two, or two shall I say, free tarot readings. So any question you want to know, free tarot reading. It will be audio recorded just like this, but of course personalised to you. All you have to do win that is subscribe to my channel, like this video and comment below. I am giving two away. If you're already subscribed, just like and comment below for your entry as well. But yeah, I'll be get my words muddled up. I will be announcing the winner at the end of the week. So all you have to do is check back this video at the end of this week. Look in the description and the winners will be announced there. And yeah, it's just as a thank you because it's been just really nice being on YouTube, and I'm looking forward to this journey. So yeah, should we crack on with it? Remember, competition, like, subscribe and comment below. Great, so what they want you to know, let's move on to this reading. So who is it you're thinking about? So what I'd like you to do is take 5 deep breaths and slowly breathe out. And as you're doing this, I'd like you to pick a crystal. We've got crystal number 1, number 2 and number 3. And again, this is for what they want you to know, so what this person wants you to know. See which crystal resonates with you more. Timestamps are below in the, well, I'll pop it in the comments actually, so have a look at that if you want to skip straight to it. But yeah, shall we get started with crystal number 1? So you guys chose crystal number 1, let's get you started. We are going to be using a couple of decks. So the first one, just to get the energy around the person that you are thinking about, we're going to be using Divine Gateway Tarot. I love this tarot deck. I've had it for a while, it was gifted to me. Yeah, Gateway to the Divine Tarot. It's just a great deck, real traditional, and I love the galactic vibe that it has. So this is crystal 1. What they want you to know. So first we're going to be using this deck to, again, the vibe of the person. We're then going to be using the Lunar Soul Tarot. We're also going to be finishing off with some Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel Oracle cards as well. So let's have a real good shuffle, and this is surrounding the person that it is that you're actually thinking about. And let's have a look here. Okay. So we're doing this really handedly for some reason today. Okay, so this is the vibe of the person that you're thinking about. Then we're going to pull some cards to get straight to the question of what it is that they want you to know. Let's have a look. I love the Lunar Soul deck. The Lunar Soul deck, some disagree with me on this, but you know, I have to stay true to thine own self. With the Lunar Soul Tarot deck, the creators of this deck, basically they want to, they didn't do the definitions for the reversed. They believe that they wanted their tarot deck all to be upright, so that's how we are reading these. So for example, that was reversed, but however we will be reading it upright. Oh no, that was upright. Okay, and then we're going to pull a couple of oracle decks as well. Again, this is Work Your Light cards by, oh, that one popped out then, so I'm going to pop that up there, by Danielle Noel, Warrior Woman. Oh, sorry, it's Rebecca Campbell. Danielle Noel is the illustrator. These two working together, all of their cards and decks, oracles, everything, they're just amazing. I resonate with the artwork so much. I love Danielle Noel's artwork. give me a like if you agree. They're just beautiful. So we're going to pick one more. The Great Gathering. Okay, so let's have a good look at these. So this is what they want you to know. Right. So let's start with the vibe of the person that you're asking about. So definitely, have a look. Just have a see what my guides have got to say about this as well. Yeah, definitely getting a bit of a player type person. Obviously, Knight of Cups reversed. You know, this can typically be someone that, you know, I don't think necessarily has got a history of solid long relationships. You know, they're very much to and fro, and that's because they're really centered on their career and what they're doing, and they're doing well at that. You know, they're in an amazing place with their career, and you see this with the coins of 3, and that's definitely not just it's the coins, but we're definitely getting here that is related to you know, whatever it is they're doing to survive, success, but it's more than that. I think what they've really found is a kind of something that is a passion of theirs, which is super nice, and it's strange because in that area of, you know, this passion that they have and what it is that they're doing, they're really, I mean, they give abundance away. You see that with the Queen of Coins and beautiful mind chakra that's open there, and that speaks of abundance. But then when you look at them as their character, you've got the Fool upside down here, which certainly can speak of somebody, again, a fool almost, you know, someone, a Joker type character, certainly non-committal with the Knight of Cups reversed as well. So I think that we've got a really successful person here. I say player, not a player, as in negatively, but, you know, someone that's enjoying life. They're working hard, they're playing hard, and yeah, so very much that's the vibe of the person. They're just doing really well with what they're doing at the moment and enjoying it, but they have got this naive, you know, sense when it comes to romance, for sure, at this stage. What they feel about you, this is really nice. They feel a lot about you, is definitely, and this is what my guides are telling me as well. They want you to know that to take it easy, you know, to rest. I think you've been through something recently, but it's a good thing. Whether or not, I don't think you've had much communication with them about this, or deep parts of it anyway, you know, the deepest thoughts that you're having about it, but you've had a really good, something great has happened to you, and I think certainly what this is saying is that, let me just tune into my guides here, because again, I want to get the message direct from them, what they want you to know. Yeah, so it's exactly the same. So basically, I think they want you to look after yourself. You know, they really want you to look after yourself, which certainly they think a lot of you, but they want you to really start looking after you and yourself, because you've achieved much and you deserve it. They definitely, I mean, this future's lovely here, as far as they want you to know that they want an adventure with you. You know, and I really get the feeling, again, going back to, I'll mention his business up here. I say he, she or he, obviously you can apply that, whichever one works for you. But with the character, with these two here, I was going to business, and I very much feel that this is somebody, and maybe you work with this person, or if not, then definitely the suggestion is there to do so. You know, they really want to go on an adventure with you, and that entails work, and I think they know that might be a struggle, but they definitely think it's going to be worthwhile, and they think that they're definitely a person to kind of lead you in that direction. So yeah, a little bit of an adventure. I get a real sense of travel as well out of this, that whatever they're thinking involves travel of some kind. And we see that with the Chariot. That doesn't necessarily mean just travel, but in this instance, in my guides, definitely saying the same thing, that yeah, we're talking of travel here, of some kind. So that's quite exciting. going up to the oracle here, so this is more advice on this person and the situation. We've got warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? And I really think actually that's a really great card, because it tops off this reading nicely. You've clearly had a success recently. You are the warrior woman, and this is what you need to remind yourself of. Again, forget this isn't just to women. If you're a male as well, this is you. And it talks of that inner strength that you clearly just have, and it oozes and crazy amounts at the moment. But there's something deeper that's calling. It's like the seed's there, it's grown, and what's next? And I think this person definitely wants to be involved in that. Do you want them to be involved? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I think that this goes a bit deeper into your calling. So super positive. So you need to think about, going back to this, really what's happened recently and where that you want this to go. I really that the cards are in your hand. Don't think you actually realise that yet, but they very much are. So really, and going back to his advice actually, which works well, really start to look after yourself and do some real good pampering, and have a session about you and what you want to do, and have a really good think about it. Definitely meditate. Meditation is the best thing, certainly when you're faced with decisions, anything. I mean, I meditate daily, and yeah, it's wonderful. And certainly when you need to think about things, so you need to meditate on that. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. This is a really nice vibe, guys. So this person, whoever it is, definitely there's going to be something going on with you guys. As I said, surrounding work and possibly travel, but nonetheless together. Really nice reading. So yeah, what they want you to know is they want you to know that they feel that everything is going to be fine. They're going to lead this, and they're the person to do it, with the work side that's going to lead you forward. So again, this is something not just on a romantic but on business. I'm really feeling that. Oh, how exciting. If you do want to know more, obviously this is a mini reading, with Pick a Crystal. If you do want to know more, go into this reading a little bit more. If this really resonated with you, I want to know more. But yeah, if this really resonated with you, or you would like another reading with a different question, all the details are in the description below, but we can definitely go on from this and see what's next. But it sounds like really exciting times ahead. Definitely go back and meditate. You need to really look within yourself. I mean, obviously this is going on in the background and will continue to go on. Look at that beautiful card. Oh, I love Danielle Noel's artwork. But yeah, have a real good replenishing. Go pamper yourself. Really, start to have meditate. That's definitely, my guides are just saying you need to meditate. If you're connected with your guides, connect with your guides during meditation. Interesting to know actually how many of you are connected with your guides out there. I have a few guides. The main ones, certainly obviously with tarot, Luchuan and Tukan are my two guides that I use. But yeah, I'm really interested to know how many of you have connected with your guides yet. If you have, Crystal 1, you definitely need to go in and meditate and connect with those. Or if you haven't, again, let me know in the comments below. You just need to meditate, and answers, makes things a little bit clearer. Great, well I really hope this resonated with you. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video and comment below if you wanted to enter the competition to win a free love reading also. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, let me know what happens with this. Great stuff. Take care, guys. Hello and welcome to crystal number 2. If you chose crystal number 2, this is your reading, and we are looking at what they want you to know. So what does this person want you to know? Of course, this is a romantic reading, so this is in regards to love. And what is it that they want you to know? We're going to be using 3 decks for this reading. So the first one is Gateway to the Divine Tarot. I really love this deck. Let's give these a good shuffle here. Really good shuffle. Yeah, really traditional deck, but quite galactic, which I love. I have a real fascination with space and all things galactic. Right, so let's get back to it. So first of all, we're going to be reading or looking with this deck at the vibe of the person, a little bit more about the person that you're currently thinking of. Okay. Reverse is there. Right, and then we're going to be using the Lunar Soul Tarot deck, which I absolutely adore. And we're going to get a little bit more direct with this deck and what it is that they want you to actually know. And then we're going to use some oracle cards. And we're going to use the oracle cards. Use the oracle cards, just to get some advice on this situation. With the Lunar Soul, the creators of the deck prefer their deck, getting all tongue twisted today, prefer their deck to be read upright. So I like to stick to the traditions of each deck. So that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to pick two. I love anything to do with Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel as a partnership is just, they're amazing. I really do love their partnership so much. Danielle Noel, her artwork is just incredible. These two I just have to keep. So these are the two. My guides just said that is what we need to use. Oh, what wonderful cards. Yeah, I love the artwork. They're just so pretty. Really just resonate with me. Right, so crystal number 2. Let's have a look. Okay, so in regards to the person that you're asking the question, that you want to know what they're thinking about you, first let's look at them. Just so you know, I count as my guides as well as reading. They're just like a trigger really, but essentially I go with my guides, and straight away, even as I started unraveling these cards, got a real sense, and guides confirm that, this person has recently really been knocked down. I'm getting in a professional outlet, so either in business or at work, something big has happened, basically, that's absolutely it sent them completely to ground zero, if you like. It shows here, you've got the wheel reverse, and the wheel signifies change. This is signifying a bad change that's happened, hopelessness, bad luck, and just bad timing. They've gone through a really, really bad time. That again, bad luck, bad timing. They're a smart person, but yeah, just incredibly bad luck and bad timing, but something has hit them very hard. So this is where their complete vibe and energy of the person is at the moment. And you see the Hanging Man, and the Hanging Man, in fact, I'm going to read you, because there's a beautiful bit in here which just says it all. When you're truly at rest, everything is suspended, time stands still, gravity stops, and the doors of extraordinary perception opened. The reason I wanted to, because that's really straight to the point, but because it signifies almost a reawakening. This is halfway through the Fool's journey. It's a reawakening of everything they've learned so far, and all of a sudden time stops. I get that everything that's happened to this person is really stopped them in their tracks, and they're actually going within. And everything's changed, so they've got nothing to lose. Time has literally stopped around this person, and they're doing a lot of inward work at the moment. A lot of big changes to come. Big changes already happened, not for the best, but big changes are to come as well. And there's definitely positivities, as there always are. Moments like this always make us stronger if we're wise enough to learn from them. But yeah, something big's happened here. In regards to how they feel about you, it's a classic, goes on from what we're saying here. So this person is probably really guarded with you at the moment, maybe why you're asking the question. And you see that here with the 9 of Wands. Notice that we've got all the wand cards that have come up in what they want to say to you. And this is really Yeah, my guides agree. This is basically that they're really trying to say to you that, I think they're worried that you may think less of them because of what's happened. And they're really ready to prove their kind of point, but they're going to be very guarded, and they want you to know that the reason they're guarded is because of what's happening. And they might continue to be a little bit guarded, but having said that, as I said before, it's a smart person we're dealing with here, and they've still got that fire in their belly, and they want you to know that they're on a beginning, and this hanging man, they know that it's just going to take a bit more journeying to really push through, but they're there at the beginning, which is the most important after something like this. And it's a great space to be if you can look at the positives of that situation, but they really want you to know that that they know it's the start of good things as well. They understand, like, they don't want you to see them as this negative person. They see that with the Knight of Wands, recklessly. The Knight speaks of recklessly going out there, and even though they want you to know that everything's going to be fine, it's going to be great, we're going to get everything back, or they're going to get everything back and be this strong person that they were before whatever's happened. They've still got that fire in their belly, maybe naively so, and it's gallivanting along recklessly is how I describe, and it might seem reckless to some people, but they want you to know that they are moving forward, and that it is going to be a new beginning, and not to look at them in that way. I'm really getting a strong feeling is that they don't want you to see them as weak, because they're not. In mind, they're not. They've just taken this major setback, and then obviously going on to here, the Five of Wands. I would basically say, past memories can haunt us for many, many years. And here, he's basically, I say he or she, of course, whoever this person is to you, but they're trying to find a way out of the trees, and they want you to know that. So yeah, they want you to know that they're a little bit guarded at the moment. That's because of everything they've gone through, but not to look at them weakly, because they're not, and they absolutely see this as a positive beginning moving forward. They're just, they're trying to let go of the past. As I said, they're in that hanging man situation, and it's like they really want you to know this, but they don't even know where to start to say this, because there probably is some kind of pride there as well. I'm not sure of how you're feeling, but yeah, they don't want you to think of them as weak. This is all nice as well for you. I say it's not nice. I mean, obviously they've been through some crazy struggles, but this also suggests that they are really thinking about you, and certainly putting on this bravado, and really wanting you to know how mentally strong they are, and it's fine, and wanting to reassure you of that, so you don't seem to tickle away. Again, you only do that and worry about people when you care about them. So I'm definitely getting this person really does care about you. Yeah, it's quite interesting. The advice on this, we've got the Pillar of Light card and the Play card. Oh, look at the artwork on these guys. Aren't they just so beautiful? I love them so much. So yeah, with these, these are advice to you, by the way, not advice they want to give you, but this is just an overall advice for you. So obviously you know what they want to say now, and not to see them in that light, and that they are going to move through this. They're just a bit, they're still dusting off the dust from themselves, but they will be going through soon. Advice to you is, Pillar of Light, your vibration is rising, you are the oracle, so you've just got to keep being your glorious self, and keep rising, and maybe reassure this person that you still see them as strong, and that this is a setback. And again, the hanging man, it's not the fall, it's not the beginning of his journey, so he's not going right back to the beginning, he's starting again, but with a whole bunch of tools this time, because he's learned so much, and that's the important thing, is to learn from what's happened here. But yeah, you just continue being this light around the subject, and play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious with this person. I think both of you, you, because obviously you've been dealing with this or around it, or certainly it's been worrying you enough to come here and wonder what's on their mind. And then because they've been in a rough way, I would certainly say both of you just, try and do something fun with this person. Don't take life too seriously. Try to do something fun. Take your mind off of all of this, and just, keep pushing and keep positivity is the biggest thing that's coming through here, really needed from you and yourself, of course, firstly, and most importantly in yourself, but also positivity. Try and spread some real positivity around the situation and try and keep them positive, although, you know, they are a little bit bruised, so bear that in mind. But yeah, things are going to be great. We can do an extension. Obviously this is just a short reading, guys, a real short snippet kind of taster reading, but if you want to go into this in more detail, of course you can book a private reading, or I've got a competition. If you checked out at the beginning of this video, as you know, I'm doing 2, not 1, but 2 giveaways for private love readings, and all you need to do is subscribe, like this video and comment below for that. But separately from that, yeah, if you want to know more about this, let me know. Let me know in the comments anyway, because I'm interested to know. Yeah, I feel good things, and again, just, you know, with my guides there, Lutran, definitely feeling good vibes about this moving forward, but just a real roadblock is how I describe it. So yeah, peace out. I hope you found that helpful. And yeah, I hope that resonated with you. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. And I will speak to you soon. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Hello guys, and this is crystal number 3. So if you chose crystal number 3, this is your reading. Right, let's get going. We're going to be using 3 different decks this reading. First one we're going to be using is Gateway to the Divine Tarot, and we're going to use this deck just to feel the vibe of the person that you're thinking about. So again, what they want you to know. So that's what this reading is about. But first, let's take a little look at the actual person that you are thinking about. So let's see. Okay. Let's get into this in a moment. Right, then we're going to be using the Lunar Soul Tarot, which I love. The artwork is so, so pretty, but we're going to be using this to get a little bit more direct about what they want you to know. So let's we'll do 4 cards of this as well, and then we're going to go to the Oracle cards and get some final advice cards, which we're going to be using Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel Work Your Light cards. I love this partnership. The 2 of them, when they work together, they're just amazing. Oh, I just love them so much. Really, really resonate with me, the artwork that Danielle Noel does. All of her things are just, oh, to die for. Like if you agree, I'm sure you will. So there's a bit of a shadow as well on today's video, guys. It's really overcast outside, and I've got really bad lighting indoors, so sorry about that. But hopefully it should be fine. Alright, answer the call. It didn't fit in. Oh, I just love the artwork. Fab cards. Right, great. So let's just quickly have a look at what we've got here. Excuse me. Alright. Right, so let's look at the energies to start with. So this is the kind of vibe of the person, what's happening. Really seeing a really strong person here. Definitely leaping forward with life. You know, we look at a really confident person, headstrong. It's a very, very headstrong winner mentality. You know, he is going forward with life. You know, you look at the Chariot here, King of Wands, Swords reversed, and 4 of Swords reversed. Then we have the 5 of Swords. I'll come to that in a moment, but really looking at a person here, really strong mental, you know, minded person, very successful in life, real go-getter. 4 of Swords reversed, obviously that signifies normally rest. This person's ready to go. You know, they're ready to go, ready to grab life by the horns. Yeah, in every way, a real go-getter. Sorry, just having a look at down here as well and how these all tie in. But yeah, so this, we're talking about a really, I would say, powerful person as well in some way. So definitely mentally strong, holds his own without a shadow of a doubt. Say he, she or he. but they do have a lot of masculine energy, whichever gender we're dealing with here. But yeah, really strong person, and definitely winner. That, you know, I think they're doing very well in life at the moment. In regards to moving on, which is the question that we want to know, which is what they want you to know. This person sees you as their, I would say, their match, guys. You know, obviously we're talking about a really strong-headed, you know, really strong character individual here. And often when you get those people, they're so fussy because, you know, they want to meet their match and they want someone just as headstrong as them, and it's often really hard to do, especially if you're a leader. And you know, you ask a lot of leaders or people that run companies, you know, it's very hard for them to share their you know, their burdens, because very few others are at the top like they are. And this person is that kind of person, but they see you as their match and their equal. I don't think you see yourself as that, ironically, even though you are, and they see it, but I don't think you do actually. But yeah, they absolutely see you as someone, you know, that's so strong. They see you as their queen, you know, and that's so strong. I think what they want you to know is A, how much they care about you, but also to stop dwelling on the past. I think maybe you've got your guards up for whatever reasons here, because of something that's happened in the past, and I think they're just trying to really put through to you, and just my guides here, yeah, they really want to put across here that, look, you know, this can work and this can happen, but you've got to put away your you've got to put away the past. You know, this isn't the past. This is a new beginning, a new future, and you've got to put away the past, because the future can be full of kings and queens, and they think the world of you. They think you're absolutely that strong person along with them, but again, they want you to see that, and they want you to know that as well, because they don't think you do. Moving on to the advice, which actually flows into that, obviously answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And don't dim to fit in. You know deep down what this person is and what they think of you, but there's like that niggling feeling, I think, that's holding you back, because, you know, someone like this is scary, someone that is your match and that makes you think. It's all very easy to be in a relationship where, you know, you dominate, so to speak, and, you know, there's normally always one in the relationship that feels a little bit, well, not normally, obviously beautiful balanced relationships shouldn't have this at all, yet so many do, where there's a power struggle almost. Certainly relationships that aren't happy ones, where, you know, one is a little bit more invested, or certainly in portraying that and talking, communication with each other. Yeah, you need to kind of drop that. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's met his match. Sorry, I was just confirming with my guides then, because I just got a sudden feeling. But yeah, it's absolutely right. So I think that's why there's that niggling thing. But I think with this instance, I mean, obviously you know, and that's what this card speaks of here, you know, what is your soul calling you to do? You know the answer to this. But don't dim to fit in. I think because the kind of person this is, you know, I think, again, because you're the one, even though you are so strong as a person, but you don't see yourself as so strong, you do dim yourself a bit, and you really shouldn't, you know, really dig within. You know how smart you are, you know how great you are, so start showing that. You know, start being confident in yourself. Let the past go. Whatever happened, boom, doesn't serve you anymore. This is a new dawn. And I think this person can really maybe bring you forward a bit in that. I mean, obviously, we can go into this more. This is just a very brief outline of this person, so there's obviously so many layers to each individual. But yeah, I think they definitely want you to know anyway that they think the absolute world of you, that they want you to just let go of the past and move forward, giving it a go, because they think that actually magic could really happen. They see you as on their level is the most important message that I'm getting here. So yeah, that's a really cool one. Definitely don't ever dim to fit in. You know, sometimes when we meet someone that's smarter than us, or better looking than us, or better dressed than us, you know, you kind of, people go into their shell a bit, and it's that dimming to fit in. We were all born to sparkle, in whatever way that is, whether it be aesthetically or mentally or emotionally. We should never dim to fit in, never. So that's a really big one for you. yeah, you're just as smart as this person. He knows it, and it's just funny you don't. But often that makes the most glorious people, because you're so humble, but you absolutely are kick-ass. You're an absolute warrior, so know that. You do know that anyway, and it's about time you started showing it and not doing it and having more confidence in yourself. I think something in the past probably, badgered that out of you, but that needs to rise again. Rise, sister, rise, because this is, it's nice. If you want to go into this, obviously this is a really quick reading, because it's just a little snapshot of obviously the current situation. But if you do want to go into this in more detail, definitely just hit me up in my inbox and we can do private reading. I'm doing a giveaway, just in case you didn't catch the beginning of this video. I'm giving 2 free readings away, and all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video and comment down below, so obviously we can go into it further in that as well. Wow, I think this is pretty cool, and I'm liking the vibe of this situation, more so because it's centered around you, and he knows I like this person. I keep saying he, of course it's he or she, whatever relates to you, but this person knows your raw and your strength, and that's really cool when people recognise that in you, especially before you do. So in that sense, I think this person is really good for you. They see you, and they see your raw, and you need to start seeing that and rising. Awesome. I really hope you liked the video, and I hope this resonated with you. Please do subscribe to the channel. New to YouTube, and more so, please comment as well, because it'd be really nice to, meet some of you guys. Definitely, I'm so up for networking with people on here, because it's so nice to meet different people, and different views and different stories. So yeah, and different love and good vibes, which is the most important thing in all round. So please introduce yourself. Amazing. So I will be back soon with some more readings. Let me know if there's any particular kind of readings that you'd like to see as well. Excuse me. I was thinking of doing a meditation video as well. Let me know your thoughts on that. I meditate a lot. In fact, I think I said to you, obviously, I actually meditate, or read tarot rather, with my guides. Are you connected with your guides? Let me know again in the comment below. Like this video if you are. I've always read tarot. I mean, I've picked it up and put it down. It's actually my sister who is just, she ate tarot from a young age. So I've always been influenced heavily because of her. But the real thing that clicked with me with tarot is when I connected with my guides. She actually helped me do that. But since then, obviously the cards have their meanings and so forth, and I use that as a kind of springboard, but I mainly connect with my guides and listen to them and ask them about these situations, and that's where my readings come from. But yeah, and it feels just right, and the feedback I've got since doing that has been grand, so that's all really good. But yeah, have you connected with your guides? I'm really interested to know. Definitely, if not, let me know, because again, I'm thinking about doing a video surrounding that, if there's enough people interested. But anyway, I'm really rambling now. I hope you enjoyed this. Certainly you are a lioness. You just need to realise it. So please do, because God, you're awesome. Anyway, see you later, guys. I hope you have a great end to the week. The competition winners will be announced at the end of the week in the description to this video, so remember to check back here, and I will see you soon. Take care, guys.